Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I am David Starlyte and coming to you live from Australia along the Great Barrier Reef. You may have heard about that. I'm in sunny Australia. It's a blue sky, sunshine all over. I've just been appreciating the tropical trees, plants, greenery. It's very vibrant this morning. Cookie, Victoria Cookie, hello, love, and welcome to the show. That's lovely to see you. Marianne Ryan, good evening from New York. Good evening. I left out good evening, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. um, and I'm a little bit sleepy this morning. It's morning in Australia, and I was up a little bit late, and so sorry for going on late. Sometimes I go on a little bit late. And Lindsay says, "Hola from Ohio. Hola from Ohio." I love that. That's beautiful. I just love how that looks. Sylvia, welcome to the show. Hi. And Angela, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thanks for being here with us. It's in the evening here in Texas. Awesome. So a lot of you seem to be in the evening. So I am Wednesday morning. You are Tuesday evening. So we are on other sides of the earth. I was going to say not on other sides of the galaxy, and not on other sides of the world, but on the other sides of our small and big planet. It's both small and big, and that's I guess, a complexity we are living in. There's something. Everything used to be quite narrow in its own way. It was a big world, and everything was separate and hidden from us. And now it's all opening up. We're interconnected. We have all these technologies. We have news. We have fake news, false news, misinformation. We don't really know what's going on a lot of the time. So I always recommend people don't tune into the news. There's a lot of drones going on, and there's a lot of speculation. Where are these drones coming from? Who's sending them? What's this all about? Is this a military exercise? What is going on? And seems like everyone has a different opinion, and that's kind of, in a way, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Let's just play. Everyone's got their own idea of what kind of aliens are visiting us and what the military's doing. And hello, Amantha. Good evening to you. It's morning in Australia, so welcome, Amantha. So, what is happening in your world? I was thinking about the question, where is the way? Where is the way? Or maybe you could think of it as, where is my way? Where is your way? What is meaningful for you? Because I think so often we are maybe like deer in the headlights in the world. There's so much out there, and it's really important to decide how you're going to live. And we talk about 3D, 4D, 5D. These are perspectives that are coinciding. It's really a way of seeing the world, and it's all happening at the same time. It's more of a mathematical perspective as well. And 3D, 4D, 5D, we're often moving in between these states of dimensionality. We move between them, and perhaps there's this more compassionate side of 4D, 5D. But it doesn't mean 3D is wrong. It's all a play. It's all a creation, a co-creation. The sense of right and wrong is overrated. It's more like, what is serving us best? What is our way? What are we choosing? So some of you, there's nothing wrong with going into a very physical realm. Maybe you're building a house. It's wonderful to build a house and be being in construction of building something. It's wonderful. So not wrong or right. It's just, where is your way? What is your way? What are you up to? Without any judgment. I always follow the Buddhist angle, which is compassion for oneself, compassion for others. It doesn't mean you need to spend time with other people. Sometimes just from a distance, sending them compassion, sending them love. And I have family members I'm not close to. It's helpful not to hold a sense of a grudge or a sense of dis-ease or stories. We have so many stories that we've created, concocted. Some stories are very accurate. It's not really that the story is accurate or not accurate. It's just, how is it helpful to hold that story in your heart, to hold that in your mind? Perhaps just letting it go. Maybe for me, staying distant from family, that's fine. That works best for me. But just changing the stories I tell myself, and go, oh, actually, I have loving thoughts about and compassionate thoughts about all those beings, and they're just a part of my life, in my path. It doesn't mean I need to follow them or be close to them. I can be distant and just let them go. So holding on to stories, it can be quite destructive. And it's a type of mental impurity. The Buddhists talk a lot about purifying the mind, and that's really quite separate from the Western view. The Western view seems to be just go with the entertainment, just fill ourselves with as much entertainment as we can. But the Eastern view is about purifying the mind, and I really believe that's a simple, it's a pure concept, and I like it because it's raising the elevation, raising the consciousness of one's mind, and how one is bringing one's mind and bringing one's intention into the world. And Kim, welcome. Look at your beautiful smile. So welcome to Kim. Kim is in California, great friend of the show. And I think I said hi to you, Lindsay. I said hi to you, Sylvie. Angela, good morning. Victoria. Good evening in Texas. So was I sick? No, I was here last week. I was sick the previous week. Hi, Amantha, Cookie, Victoria, agreed. So it's Victoria, right? I'm just not quite sure. It's Victoria. I think your picture's really cool, really interesting. And Mufasa Kalasant, thank you for sharing the show. That's much appreciated. And welcome again to Kim. So where is your way? Where is your way? What is your way? How are you going to spend the rest of the 2024? And how would you like to bring in 2025? What would you like to manifest in 2025? Not just in the physical realm, but also your feeling, your consciousness, your blueprint. What would you like to bring into the year in 2024? How would you like to bring about change in your life? Perhaps there's a new goal that you have, something you're working towards. Perhaps it's a type of inner peace, an inner goal. Perhaps it's something outer, inner and outer. I think it's helpful to have goals that are inner and outer, not just one or the other. Victoria, laugh out loud. That's great. Thank you, Victoria, in Texas. And Amantha, letting go of the past. Yeah, this is a big one, because we all have stories, things that actually happened, and of course how we perceive them, what we carry on is individual. Some of us can really forget things and let go of things, but some of us hold on to way too much. And whatever happened, if it's in the past, it's in the past, and it's up to us to clear our minds, clear our hearts, clear our emotions, and move forward. Use the present moment, this position, this point of power that we have, which is right here, right now, to move things forward and to rise up spiritually, rise up emotionally, rise up physically in all these dimensions, 3D, 4D, 5D. I would like to access my spiritual gifts, heal myself, and then use my experience to help others to heal. And that, what a beautiful thing to say, Angela. That's really beautiful, and I really encourage you to write that down, put it up on your wall, so that you see it every day. It reminds you of your orientation, of your intention. Sometimes we just need reminders. What is my intention? And we can create new intention. I'm just writing this down. What is my intention? Goal for 2025 on a physical and emotional and spiritual level. How do I want to live my life in the future? All right, just texting something into the text box. Marianne, for 2025, I'd like to access medical modalities, although not traditional, because they actually work for me. So I'm interested, Marianne, what you're referring to, because I've worked in the field more of so-called alternative medicine, complementary medicine, wellness field for more than 20 years. I've been involved in that, and it's interesting how there's certain protected medicalized modalities, certain things that are registered, protected, insured, and there's gatekeepers, and it's all very serious. But of course, anyone working with another human being in a sort of wellness orientation, or has a spiritual, religious orientation, there's so many crossovers. There's so much that is not necessarily coming under an authority. And so many people went to see priests, monks, religious people, imams. They still do that. They go to them. That's their first point of call for all sorts of counseling, psychotherapy, healing, guidance, support, all these kind of things. They often go to religious authorities, for instance. So they may go to friends who help them in a certain way. So there's so much that's not that's you cannot protect and limit this, and a lot of corruption in the sort of so much corruption and abuse in a lot of these protected areas, like psychology, like medicine. This is something that's been happening in religions as well, where people have abused their power. So all over in humanity, all our systems, all our configurations have had corruption, have had ill will, have had abuse, have had all sorts of manipulations. So it is about cleansing our intention, cleansing our minds, cleansing all of these to move things forward in a holistic, healthy, and happy way. Yes, nothing but peace and love and positivity. Victoria, I'm loving your vibe. I'm loving it. That's really the way to go. Beautiful. And just those three words, Victoria: peace, love, and positivity. How powerful is that? How beautiful is that? How wondrous that is. And it's like an exponential kind of power. That's exponential kind of alchemy, to alchemize this into the world. Peace, love, and positivity. And this is what I wrote. What is my intention goal for 2025 on a physical and emotional and spiritual level? How do I want to live my life in the future? And I wanted to read Angela's because it's so inspiring for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you it's also going to be inspiring. I would like to access my spiritual gifts, heal myself, and then use my experience to help others heal. So we don't just heal ourselves just for ourselves. We always influence others, whether we're conscious or unconscious, intentional or unintentional. We are affecting other people around us. And that's really important sometimes to just think that, well, I'm actually affecting other people. Maybe I ought to be a little bit more responsible in how I behave. And sometimes all of us, we do things. We go in the traffic, we get annoyed. I get annoyed by people driving slowly, for instance. And that's me. Why am I rushing? Why can't I go slow down, take a deep breath, enjoy the view, and enjoy that this person is, enjoy that I have a car, which really helps me get around. I really do. Really does make a huge difference, because without a car, it just makes transport hard. It really. I have the freedom. Last night I went to yoga studio. I did yoga, and having a car just means I can zip there. I can go there and park outside. It's really convenient and easy. For 2025, I'd like access to medical modalities, although not traditional, because they actually work for me. So Marianne, I'm curious if you can explore that a little bit more. And I see you wrote the acupuncture and chiropractor. That's interesting. There's different approaches have different kind of energies, and they can affect us in different ways and help us at different times in our lives. So once again, what is my intention goal for 2025? Please do share in the comments section, because it does help the collective on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level. How do I want to live my life in the future? What are you looking to achieve? For me, I would like to complete my psychotherapy certification, and I would like to practice online. I do have a lot of experience as a practitioner. However, I would like to do I do life coaching and healing, but I would like to do a certification in psychotherapy and build that online. So that's what I want to manifest in 2025. And I want to continue to create the building blocks for freedom. So for me, freedom is no address. I would like to be able to travel, just spend a month or whatever it is in a place, and just particularly like Asia, visit temples. And I would really love to work as a therapist and help people online. So then I'm able to travel. So that's something I've thought about for a long time, and it comes down to freedom as the primary principle. If I want to be in California, then I can be in California. If I want to visit you in Texas, Victoria, I can visit you in Texas. So it's the freedom to travel, and that's really about not having an address, but also having work that helps me to pay for that lifestyle. So that's what I'm intending. Spiritually, I would like to purify my mind, and let go of the past, let go of the things that they're like shadows that lurk in my subconscious. They still come back to me in my memories and my dreams, and I'm like, oh, that happened in childhood. I had a lot of challenges with particularly family members. The conditions of the society were quite stressful, a lot of change, a lot of uncertainty, but family-wise, a lot of ancestral trauma, abuse, neglect, a lot of these that were really pretty disturbing for me as a child. I'm an HSP, highly sensitive person. I don't know if you know about that, HSPs, but I'm very sensitive, so any kind of energies that are out of balance affect me. Malaysia, hi again. I'm just clicking on you, but it's got stuck. Okay. All right, there you are. Yeah, it's a little bit stuck. I don't know why. Something happening. Yeah, so I'm sorry, this is a bit slow, my computer maybe. And Kim says, whoa, that is a nice goal to do psychotherapy, David. Thank you, Kim. There's just something a bit wrong with my screen, so sorry about that. So I wrote the HSP. I don't know if you have heard about HSPs, but that's highly sensitive person, and some of you may be that as well. Often highly sensitive people are interested in some kind of spirituality, or they're just more sensitive. Marianne, let's see, Marianne. Yeah, so this is slow, like a sponge, feeling people's bad mood. Yeah, so I have very much an empathic way, which is I've always used as a therapist in a good way. It's helpful as a therapist to really tune into people. However, it's challenging. It needs to be managed, absorbing all this energy, and I get it just a bit out of sync. I'm just very much like a sponge, absorbing people's energy, and it gets me out of balance, misdirected, and it's quite hard to be absorbing people's energy all the time. It's often, because I've worked a lot in spas, so I've done physical work on people, body balance, body alignment therapies, reconstruction. I don't know. There's so many labels and words attached to body work, and I feel like it's just too confusing, because I work intuitively, so it's like where I'm guided to go. That's how I like to work, and you can't put a label on that work. I mean, I've done physiotherapy, I've done a bit of chiropractic, I've done a bit of osteopathy. I work with so many different professionals, so many different modalities, but ultimately, it's like, we don't need these labels. We don't need that. It's just call it someone who works with the body, someone who helps the body. So don't think so much on the label. It's a therapist, not the therapy. Most of the time, I find it's a therapist, not the therapy. So welcome to Jill. Where are you in the world, Jill? May I please have any insight? Yeah, sure. I'm just going to drink some tea. I have my tea here, which is getting cold. My intention is to learn more about numerology and astrology. That's wonderful, Militia. That's really powerful, fascinating, and I feel both of them align really well. I've got a friend who does both, and I feel like that's a really great way forward to combine both of them. And that's what she does. She's really successful and has a lot of insight. Just putting this up again. What is my intention goal for 2025 on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level? How do I want to live my life in the future? And what are your primary goals? What are your primary values, not necessarily goals? So values are things that are important to you. So for me, freedom's important. I like to have I like to have a lot of peace and very peaceful relationships. I think I'm the only one here. No, you're not the only one, Jill. So I'm getting to you, Jill, for sure. And is there anything specific that you're looking for, Jill? Anything specific? Welcome, Assel. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you, Assel? Welcome back. That's great to see you on the show. And I want to invite you. And Victoria, yeah, we'll do meditation. I want to invite you, Assel, to have a look at this over here. What is my intention goal for 2025? And just think about that. And if you feel comfortable to share in the group, in the messages, please do. But just think about it. Use this time to think about that question. Welcome, Katrina. I'm wanting to know what gifts I have. All right, Jill, we'll get to you. We do also meditation, yes, or questions now. We're going to try to do both, Victoria. All right, so let's have a look, Jill, and just... Okay. All right, so I'm getting the magic card, the magician card, So it's hard to encapsulate that magician card in words, because it's a kind of almost like an abstract conception of reality, of seeing beyond the veil. And you can't kind of always use the word, the words of English, these kind of alliterations, these kind of it's a type of consciousness, the way English is formulated. So I feel like you're beyond that. So definitely other languages would open your consciousness a bit. There's a lot of heart-centered energies with you. It feels not just really loving and really having a lot of emotion, but also having a loss. So you've experienced a lot of loss, and it's kind of I can feel it in my heart. It's a kind of brokenheartedness. But you have those magician cards. I mean, the magician card, which is working in the unseen world as well as the seen world, and it's really a wonderful thing to just think of what a magician is, and what to how to use that energy for spiritual power, personal power, to bring that into your passion, into your life work, into your existence, to manifest that into your existence, because it's really it's a wonderful blessing that you have, Jill, to bring the forces of earth and spirit into manifestation. It's the power of yin, the power of yang. It's like the flame of yang, and the wonderful moon energy, the sun energy, bringing direction, creativity, because you have that artistic ability, that transformative ability, alchemy. So think of alchemy, and that alchemy is something you can use for yourself as well as for other people. So you're unlimited. You're not limited by this gift. So even wanting to know what gifts I have, the answer is unlimited, because the magician card is saying your gifts are unlimited. And so that's what the cards are saying. I will pick another card for you, and I see, yes, I have. Yes, broken heart. Yes, for sure. We'll pick a card for you, which is a starseed oracle card. And this is a card that aligns very much to what I was talking before, lifting the veil. So it's saying you're questioning everything, and anything unaligned must go. So clear away. It's almost like go through your house, just throw things out, just give them away. Time to clear everything out, to bring in the new energies. So you're seeing things from a different perspective, which is expansional, and you're realizing some ancient truths. They're coming to you, but also you're realizing how much mistruth we've been fed by the powers that be, media, etc., etc. It goes on and on. People in the background manipulating us. But you're getting into a state of realignment, shifting into harmony with yourself, with the planet, and seeing the larger picture as well as your own world. But this is very much the seen world, the unseen world, shedding light, shining light on things that are inauthentic, and bringing into consciousness the well-being of the planet Earth, and stand for and protect those who don't have a voice. So very wonderful ancestral card that is all about bringing harmony into the planet. You also have this serious energy, which is the messenger energy, bringing it's like a communication card, bringing information for other people, bringing wisdom for other people, and you have this alignment and connection between the masculine and the feminine energy. So like a vibrational song, that this is also what you're here to do, to manifest a divine balance in the world, and bring this message to humanity. So thank you very much, Jill, and thanks for all the comments. This resonates. I'm doing that now. Beautiful. Clear it all away. Yes, media for sure. Love it. Both cards. So thank you, Jill. And I'm just catching up with the cards. Katrina, hello. And you would love to know if I have a better year in finding my soulmate. Okay, let's see, Katrina. Well, my gifts grow is mediumship, one of them. Okay, thank you, Marianne. And Nia, so for your information, I got them today. So sorry to hear, Nia. I don't know how you're feeling about that. But I'm sure you have mixed emotions. There's a lot of emotions going on, I feel. So sending love to Nia. Hang in there, Nia. And Assel, can I get a reading? We'll just see where we get to, Assel. Absolutely. If there's time, I was concerned about co-parenting with this Trey guy who I'm expecting. By any energy around this. Okay, so I'm feeling a bit like this anxiety in you, Victoria, and it's not helping the baby. Let me just say that. So just kind of just separate a bit from this energy, from this vibration, and really remember who you are. Remember what you're here to be, what you're here to do. Remember that question, how you want to live, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, on all levels, how you want to create your life, to live your life in the world. So definitely separation is important, not tuning into that, just letting it go a bit more, Victoria. I just feel you're putting too much weight into this, and expectation, too much energy, and it's just creating a bit of destructiveness, or it's not serving you, I would say. And Jill, love both cards. I do lots of wisdom for others. That's awesome, Jill. And you have a very intelligent kind of energy, or it's very kind of cultivated kind of vibe with you, Jill. Cultivation, which I like. Elegant. Oh my God, thank you. And you too, Jill, thank you for your beautiful words. And Amantha, welcome. Victoria K, thanks, I figured. So I don't know where we got to, because I don't know where we got to. Let's just see. Militia. I think, Militia, were you asking me something? Oh, here we go. Katrina. I have to know if I have a better yet finding my soulmate. Okay. And who is your soulmate, Katrina? Serious question. All right, so let's have a look. right. So, Katrina, you're definitely looking. It's like you're looking out at the world. You're looking and seeing what other people have and what you're wishing for, things that you want to manifest, bring into your life, and which is fine. You're just kind of looking out there. You're looking out there, and what's crossing you is attachment. What's crossing you? It's like in your way is attachment, and I feel like there's a past relationship that really affected you, and it's blocking you. You may even be in touch with this person, and I feel like he's really blocking you, and he's this person's in the way. So you've got this blocking you. It's an attachment. So really work on letting go of past relationship, cutting cords genuinely. I would say often it's best to move on, to just clean and purify, as hard as that may be. And I've definitely not always got this right, but to just cut the cords, let go, and move on. If there's something that's not working, then let it go. Don't hold on to it in any way. So let go of these attachments. It feels like you're still gonna go through some kind of emotional storminess. There's something coming up that's going to be quite difficult. You are going to get through it. I see the need for you to take action on your goals. Really brand yourself a new way, see yourself a new way, how you want to be, how you want to live. And this is going to require you stepping forward, taking action, moving things in a new direction, getting it's like just if you have something that was sitting there that you need to do, this is saying now just take the reins of the horse, take action on this. On the other side of that action, I am seeing a romance. I am seeing a loving relationship. So I'm seeing this coming to you in the future. But first, you have to go through these changes. You have to go through this evolution. You have to go through this new direction. You have to take action, move things forward, get things moving. I feel like they're too stuck. They're too. It's just like you need to just get things out, just go out and do things, get things moving, and that energy is gonna really become like more like a fire energy, and there's gonna be a romantic connection that builds. Don't put too much into this idea of soulmate, because it's soul contracts are what's really important is the soul contracts we have with people, and these change. They can be evolved, they can be developed, they're not set in stone. But a soul contract is this person you're going to be with, they're going to help you in this way. It's that kind of thing. So thank you so much, Katrina, and good luck to you. Victoria, I think we covered that, Victoria. But I'm going to pick a card around that, Victoria, to see what's coming through around that. I do see a lot more insight, a lot more of a spiritual path coming out for you, more of a devotional path. I'm seeing actually a lot of happiness, travel as well. So I do see happiness, and there is this guy around you. It says the thinking man. This card is the thinking man. So I would say you really focus on your own things. That's what these cards indicate. And don't invest too much in this tray. Invest in yourself, in your own life, and then things are going to flow for you. And welcome to Vladimir. Good to see you. All is good, and welcome. Katrina, moving in a new direction. That's great. And welcome to Shield Nova. It's good to see you. Almost Christmas. I'm doing quite well, Shield. Thank you for asking. Katrina, thanks. That speaks about me a lot. I'm very depressed and feeling sad and low. I'm sorry to hear that, Maria. Really sorry to hear that, Maria. I don't trust F. I'm afraid that he's cheating online. Not physically. I feel very down. I'm crying. And I'm really sorry, Maria. That's something that I think a lot of us have experienced with this online thing where people get, it's like a compulsion and addiction. They get into this online thing and it's like talking to other people. But if it's especially, talking to women, yeah, it's not a healthy energy for you. It's kind of like like breaking things up for you. Like could you well, you've said that you kind of know that he's talking to people online, so we can have a look, Miriam. And I'm really sorry you're feeling this way, and sending you prayers that you will feel much better. I'm just catching up, Katrina. Yeah, I don't know what you said, Katrina. I don't have one right now. You don't have what? I don't know what you don't have. I'm going through a lot of pain. I'm wondering if you could answer a question on me and F. It's been very calm. All right, so let's focus on you, Maria. So we've got the storm warning. That's the things you're going through. I feel like the part of the way out of this is to connect with your community. Find there's a sisterhood energy here. It's like find people to relate to you, that you can relate to, that you can share with. There's also a kind of spiritual religious path here. So it could be whatever your particular practices are, something that you're drawn to something that you're attracted to more in that dimension, more on that path, spiritually or religiously, to connect there. There is a power around you which is untapped, an untapped potential for you to grow and harness your energies, direct your energies, because it's like you've been pulled in different directions. And the important thing is for you to be pulled back into yourself, into your own energy, to build your own self-worth, your own self-esteem. It's very much about you. These cards are very much about your healing, your transformation, your growth, your evolution. I'm not getting any message about this F person. I'm just getting this is about you. And it's about you realizing your own power, your own worth, your own abilities, your own purpose. This is all about you, and it's reminding you. It keeps reminding you, stop looking at what other people are doing and focus in on yourself. And then that's the most important thing, really. In terms of your relationship, that's almost like a different question. It just seems stormy that you need to go on some kind of evolution. You need to go on a journey. Either together or apart. You need to decide what to do. You're kind of in a kind of, I would call it a kind of victim state where, and that's what's causing this. That's what's causing this feeling. But you definitely can feel that you're not in harmony in this relationship. So sometimes the best thing to do is to step away, to walk away, because it's causing you a lot of unhappiness. All right, could I ask if he's cheating? Yeah, so just sending you love, Maria. Katrina says a soulmate. No, you've lost me, Katrina. What are we talking about? Oh, I see. You mean you don't have a soulmate right now. So Katrina, I was talking a little bit about soul contracts. So don't overthink the soulmate concept. It's a little something that it's quite a commercialized thing, and people sort of feed people these ideas of what's real and true, and which it's some of it's based on truth or half truths. It's not really true. You have soul contract. So a soul contract means, say your parents got together and they had a contract because they produced you, and you're the result of that contract. And maybe they stayed together for a bit, and that's their contract. It's not about soulmate or whatever, because that's kind of almost like takes a responsibility away from doing the work. We always have to do the work. We always have to evolve and move forward. And soulmate, yeah, you may have a connection with someone. It doesn't mean you're supposed to be with them for more than maybe you just meant to spend a day with someone and have a connection, and then they're gone, and that's a soulmate. But we all are soulmates. What does it mean to you, a soulmate? Everyone is soulmates because everyone has a soul. So we all have souls. And some are here to be close to you, some are less close to you. Often we have a best friend that's a soulmate. But a soulmate just means a friend, a soul friend. And I think what you're really after is a soul contract, and you're saying, where is this person I'm meant to be with? And that's a different question. Melisha, I believe I have the ability of connecting with the other side and intuitive abilities, but a message come in so randomly. Any message on how to better control it? So these messages are around all of us. We all have some connection, some ability. We all are receivers. We're receiving information. It really is how you manage it, how you tune in, what kind of processes you use to harness that. Takes some, for a lot of people, takes some practice. So practice creating an environment in which it comes in more easily. So the more time you would spend, just painting, for instance, for me, when I'm painting, that's when messages come through easily. Meditation, prayer, that's when you're inviting in more of the energies to speak to you. But the guides we all have guides that are around us. We usually have a primary guide for the duration of our lifetime, a primary guide that is there, but you have that ability to connect to the other side. So part of it is just is just not doubting it so much. So don't doubt it, just let it, it's a stream of consciousness, like let it flow. It is coming to Malaysia. I'll pick a card for you, Malaysia. Those energies are around you, they're around all of us, they're coming to you. There is this beautiful stream of consciousness that's coming to you. And this card is saying, just get into balance. When you're in balance, when you are in equanimity, then things are going to be more less random. So the answer for you from the cards is equanimity, balance your yin and yang, and then it will be more of a middle way path, more of a middle way consciousness. I don't know for sure if he's cheating or not. I may be paranoid. Thank you so much. I will be 32 years old. I don't kiss you. Get it. Maria, we don't have time to just focus on you. Come back another time, or do book with me online. You can see the you can go to some of the links below, or there's always the heal me link, for instance. I'll just write it in the comments section. And that's like a booking link. Shield, can I have a reading? You have a question, Shield? A soulmate means to me someone that can match my energy and willing to be with me. Okay. Yeah, all right, awesome. Well, that's good that you can define what that means for you, and then you'll know when you have it, Katrina. But as I said, it's on the other side of some inner work, some transformation, some alchemy that you have to move things through, and it requires some action. Mine is when I go for a walk. That's awesome. When you're getting messages from Spirit. Hi, Andy, and welcome to the show. It's great to see you back. You make me smile. Shield, I tend to overthink mine as well. And that's the link for you. I think it was Maria. Shield, may I please have one if drawn any? What were you asking me? What are you rather ask me something specific? Let's have a look. And Cookie, Victoria, I think we've done you. All good. Marianne, that's really awesome about the acupuncture and chiropractic. I think we talked to you, Melisha. And Asso, where are you, Asso? Are you still there? What's going on? Oh, Marianne, will my gifts grow? Okay. Let's have a look at you, Marianne. Oh, and I see Nia. You're still there, Nia. Sorry to hear, Nia. Just hang tough. It's gonna be okay. Just keep moving along, Nia. Sending you love and light, and you are supported by the universe. The universe loves you, Nia. So, Marianne, will my gifts grow? Is mediumship one of them? Okay. All right. Well, you've got some very beautiful cards here, which indicates that you have a healing ability. It's very much in the realm of Archangel Raphael, who's a healing angel, and Archangel Metatron's very much working with you through intuition. So I'm getting a heart-based connection. I'm getting a third eye connection. And what these cards are indicating is that you can grow this through patience. So having patience with yourself, taking the time, bringing the mindfulness, bringing the attention into the energies of upliftment, that's going to that's going to grow the abilities. So having patience, really giving it some time, will build these beautiful energies, Marianne. So that's what I get for you about that question. Just gonna go there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Where are we? Meditation definitely helps me. Well, my youngest, I noticed she behaved differently towards me, so I wonder if this is a phase she's going through. Well, definitely yes. That's just the kids. They do go through these different phases, and it can be quite confronting because it's especially if you're sending them out to school. They do get quite. They do go through a lot of different changes and variations. They get quite into their little world of other people, and it's difficult as a parent because they were focused on you and you were their entire world, and suddenly they have this other entire world at school and outside in the community. So it can be quite confronting, and definitely there's variations and changes that happen naturally as children develop and grow, and there's a lot of emotions that go through teenagers. It's really difficult times. Lots of what do you call them? Hormones. Yes, hormones. Hormonal changes are huge amongst the teenagers. So many hormones. So diet is really helpful. So what you can do as a parent is clean up the diet, remove all the sugar, remove all the processed foods, and really clean up their diet. So that's going to help their behavior a lot. Just cleaning that up. Don't be really strict with this. It's really important. I know it's easy to be lazy. It's easy to, we all do it. We see all these easy foods, but actual whole foods, actual prepared foods, actual things that come from nature, things that come from the market, that grow locally, preferably organic foods, and that's going to be the most powerful step you can take in your child's life. Removing the technology, I know it can be a bit harsh, but these kids, it's better if they don't have phones, they don't have access to social media. So blocking the social media is really helpful for kids growing up. And just reducing things like Wi-Fi. If you can get rid of all the Wi-Fi, because kids are growing, their brains are growing, these energies are going through our bodies, the Wi-Fi signals. It's not actually good for us at all. It's not good for our nervous system, and it's like a fragmented energy, I can't put it into words, but it's a vibration that's not in the natural world, not in nature. So coming back to nature, that's where our energy resides. That's the healthiest energy for us. And I hope those thoughts help you as much as I can. So because Malaysia has asked for some meditation, we're just going to briefly tune in to ourselves. If it is safe for you to close your eyes, back supported in a comfortable position. For me, I connect my hands in my lap like that, and I connect my feet to the ground. My back supported, my shoulders relaxed at ease. And when my whole body's in an upright position, shoulders relaxed, I can turn my attention within. And I always start by becoming conscious of my breathing, my breath. This is a filter between consciousness and our emotions that always demonstrates, always reveals how we are operating in the world. And just deep breathing into the belly allows for our nervous system to balance, to find equilibrium, to move into a parasympathetic state. And as we relax our bodies and minds, feeling a rising up of spaciousness, all parts of our body and mind starting to relax. As we relax, the sense of spaciousness seems to grow, so that before we know it, we are filled with a beautiful, serene field of spaciousness. And in this field, we may fill it with flowers, with bright flowers, with fragrant flowers, with the brightest natural colors in existence. The most serene field we can imagine. Perhaps there's even a flowing spring which is filled with wellness, with vitality, with beautiful high vibrations, with magical vibrations, the magic of Mother Earth, of the universe. Dancing consciousness, serene, health-giving energies filling up the space. And perhaps we can imagine ourselves dancing in this magical divine space, dancing, moving serenely, happy, complete, full, in harmony with ourselves and in complete harmony with the world around us. And playing in the space, there's no limit to our playfulness, to our joyfulness. As we dance around in this glorious field filled with color and light, playing spontaneously, effortlessly, joyfully, without limitation, unlimited, limitless, in how we play, in how we expand, in how we dance in our consciousness. And each breath you can breathe in stillness, you can breathe in harmony. You can breathe in joyfulness, happiness. And in this fertile ground, this fertile place that we have created for ourselves, I invite you now to plant a seed. Plant a seed of how you would like your life to be. Plant a seed of what your life will feel like in the future. Your future self, your energy, your emotions. Perhaps the person you will be accompanying, or the people, friends, lovers, love, soulmates, or soulmate. Whatever it is you desire, planting that into this field of consciousness, this field of playfulness and joy, this field of wonder, planting that in there. And allow that to be real and vivid in every possible way, so that you step into this world, this new reality, as if it is real, and it is real in your mind as you create it to be. The mind is real. So enjoy this and use this opportunity to create new possibilities for yourself, new pathways of being more joyful, more serene, more happy, more peaceful, more vibrant, more abundant, more creative, more loving. Breathing it into every part of your being, every seed of your consciousness, every cell of your physical body, every cell of your energetic body, every part of your spiritual body. Breathing it in, living it, animating it, enjoying it. And remembering it. And you can say, stay in this space of evolution, of creation, or you can gently start to bring yourself back by stretching out your body, placing your hands over your head, over your face, and massaging yourself. Bringing the energy of your hands into your face, into your head, the back of your head, your neck, the warmth of your hands filling you up. And when you're ready, you may gently open your eyes. Taking a deep breath in and taking a moment to remember who you are, to remember who you really are, and who you can be. So lots of love to everyone. I'm just in a different state. Well, my youngest, I know she behaved differently too. True, thank you. Well, love soon. Amantha, love is who you are. Stop looking for it. It's who you are. It's already there. Love is the feeling you have for a beautiful flower, or sunrise or sunset, or a sense of wonderment, a remembrance of who you are as a human being, as a soul, as a divine creation. Love is all around you. It's in the air. It's in the air you breathe. It's in the trees. So I'm having microphone problems. Okay. Well, sorry about that if you missed anything I said. Maybe I was talking too softly. And welcome to Stu in Florida. Okay, I was talking really quietly, I think. So Amantha, I was just going to pick a card for you. Yeah, you're looking. So stop looking and be. Really fill yourself up with that energy. Become a whole container, a whole vessel for love, for fulfillment. And then your cup will be full. It will be overflowing, and then you'll be able to share it with other people. You'll be able to share it. It's there for you. So fill it up. But when you come as a half cup, you come with neediness, with an energy of neediness, incompletion, with incompatibility with others, because people want to be with a full cup. They want to be with someone overflowing. So that's the message for you, Amantha. And just so much love for all of you. I really appreciate you all being here. And wishing you lots of love. Hola from Ohio. And it's still morning here. Thank you for so many of you for tuning in today. It was really fun and really time of year. 2 more weeks to go till the end of the year, and it's really time for us to grow, to evolve, and to move towards a new vision for our life and the world in 2025. And thank you so much, Kim, and wishing you the same. A beautiful day to all of you. Lots of love, and see you next week.